What?
Have you heard?
Heard what?
The tea. Yeah.
I think we should do testing. Do re mi fa sol la ti do. Million. What is it called?
Here, do this.
A million. What is it called?
Can we talk about something? Speaking of this shot you're taking.
Like, is it like? Never mind.
Wait, can we talk about
Yeah.
what is the difference between what is a relationship and a situation?
Well, clearly I don't know the difference.
Yes, you do.
I mean, I do know the difference. In my case, the difference in a relationship and a situationship is literally just a title to me, honestly.
So
in the situationships I've been in, it's the only thing making it a situationship is we aren't labeled boyfriend and girlfriend.
So you do everything else like boyfriend, girlfriend.
In my specific situationships, that's what has happened. Yes. I don't know if that's everybody else's.
So where are the boundaries? What are you
Clearly have none. Yeah. So
maybe that's
the
a
problem. Yeah, well, I mean, I've realized now, like, well, actually, since I got boundaries, I haven't been in any more situationships.
Yeah, because how do you give a partner everything without, like, what is there to hold back?
Yeah, nothing.
Or what is there, I guess, to make them want to
More,
make
like,
you their girlfriend if you're already giving them everything without the commitment?
Right, nothing.
But what are they allowed to do in a situationship? You can't get mad at them if they fill in the
Right,
blank.
exactly. Yeah, like,
No, fill in the blank.
fuck somebody or do anything they want.
So why are you giving away your girlfriend's status if they're still allowed to be with whoever they're
Well,
with?
I'm not anymore.
Okay, well, when
That's
you
the
were.
point. When I was, I don't know, because I was lonely and probably just lonely. Because I legitimately like lived with people. And we would talk, we would be together for like years.
What?
A year plus. And then I'd be like, so, like, is this gonna go anywhere? But I would bring it up. I was just the dummy that would like bring it up, and then they would be like, I'll give one guy's an example. He'd be like, oh, I just can't right now. I have football. I have work.
I can't have a girlfriend because I have football. I can't have someone labeled as a girlfriend.
Right. Because he did have a girlfriend. I was literally staying with him every day. Like, all his roommates knew me. All the roommates' girlfriends knew me. His family knew me. His sister still follows me. He had a girlfriend, essentially. He was telling me he loved me, like, told me we were going to get married, we're going to have kids.
Oh, you're saying he had a girlfriend like you?
Yeah, I was
girlfriend.
the girlfriend.
Okay.
There was just no title on it. Like, his mom made me a t-shirt to wear at his graduation. I didn't go, though. That was when I finally got some balls and stood up for myself.
Okay, good.
So I didn't go to graduation.
Because what the hell?
Right. What the hell? And then I found. Well, the thing was, is I went through his iPad.
What'd you find?
And I'll never do that again. What did I find? I wish I could show you.
No, I've been.
But we would get flagged so fast because it was like my face, coochie, my face,
wait,
titties.
I did
the video of me scrolling through it.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, that's not you.
And he was in the shower. So I politely sat everything down, grabbed my stuff I used in the shower, and I left. Yeah.
Wow.
And then I went back, of course.
Oh, yeah. That's on trauma.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a great time. And then I ended up moving away.
And
that helped.
Yes.
Because I couldn't go back.
Right.
No matter how much I wanted to.
Because convenience at that point. I'll drink to that.
Me too.
Oh, God. Swallowed too much air. What?
Wait, that's what I had to talk to you about. Have you seen the new Elf Cosmetics thing on TikTok? What the fuck? Okay. That was the first thing, and I was hoping and praying that you had seen it, but at the same time, I was like, man, if she hadn't seen it and I show her on here, your reaction would have been...
Okay.
Yeah.
How do you feel about it?
I feel like, first out of all people...
No, don't tell me yet. Do you like Matt Rife?
I thought he was funny. I think he is still funny, right? But I think I don't know how long ago was that.
His stand-up thing that he was in
Yeah,
trouble for. I don't know. At the beginning of the year, maybe January,
I'll say
February.
that definitely made me not like him, just because like the fuck.
Because he was making fun of uh, domestic abuse,
Yeah,
right?
I was just kind of like, you clearly didn't grow up with any trauma.
Yeah.
You clearly have never seen that thing. I don't know. It was just kind of like you didn't have to. You
Okay, but
didn't have to say it.
I was telling Merrick about this the other
Mm-hmm.
day. I don't disagree with you about
Mm-hmm.
because why is Matt Rife the cover for an elf
Well,
campaign?
I'm just like out of all people.
Yeah. Well, for does he wear makeup?
No.
Right. I feel like that's sort of the step one where you're like, eh.
Well,
Also,
he's like, yeah, man. Like he doesn't.
an elf is like they're getting more expensive
Mm-hmm.
now. Elf prices apparently, old elf prices apparently are more comparable to like MC Beauty or MCO Beauty or M. Do you know what I'm talking about? Do you know who Nina Poole is? The dupe lady on TikTok?
No.
Well, she's their new spokesperson. Anyways, their prices are much better because that's what Elf used to be known for. Now Elf has a tinted moisturizer that's somewhere around $18. Which
Right.
what's the difference in that and the rest of the tinted moisturizers between 18 and $25?
Right. There isn't a difference.
But okay, I saw something the other day and it was a show that aired in like 2001 or 2002 and it was a butterface bikini contest.
Mm-hmm.
And these women would enter themselves in this contest.
Mm-hmm.
Howard Stern was one of the judges. You know,
I
Howard
just
Stern
learned what a
is?
butterface was
Okay.
recently.
And they had brown bags over their head and they were in bikinis and their bodies were just like banging. Mm-hmm. And the crowd would like cheer on for how great their bodies were. Then Howard Stern would make them take their brown paper sacks off their face and they would have these terrible, ugly faces.
Right.
And then the crowd would like, there was one guy like vomiting, like making himself vomit. Yes. And they're
Come
like,
on.
everyone else like booing, they're gasping, all this stuff. And Howard Stern is talking to her and is like, how does it feel to have an ugly ass face? Okay, but I say all that to say, this is what I grew up with. So Matt Rife joking about shit that he shouldn't. What's the difference in you and I joking about the things we joke about?
Nothing, though. Literally nothing. But he just chose to put it on social media.
Yes. Yeah.
Like
us. Us right now.
So Elf, if you need somebody, here we are. But this is actually a great segue into what else I wanted to talk about.
What?
Because the reason I found out what a butterface was because somebody commented that Sydney Sweeney was a butterface, okay?
Oh, okay.
And so then I looked it up. I was like, what the fuck is that? And then I found out what it was. But that leads me to what else I saw on TikTok, which I feel like it was like a month ago maybe, but she's in another commercial or ad, and have you seen the Baskin Robbins? Okay, maybe you should watch it real quick. I just want to see if you feel if it made you feel any type of way.
I feel like mute watching this. Like all the boys. Oh shit.
Brr.
Leave shit. The boys weren't raised. Okay. Anyways, Sydney Sweeney.
Baskin Robbins. I didn't even know she was in another ad. Commercial. Whatever it is.
Is this it?
Yeah, but obviously like the sound isn't that. Oh, maybe it is.
Is that Sydney Sweeney? Oh yeah, it is. She really loves our rainbow sherbet. She comes here all the time. Wait, seriously? Look, that's so cool. Yeah, it can be.
Summer's looking sweet, only at Baskin Robbins.
Okay, did you feel any type of way? Me either.
Mm-mm.
But the reason I saw it was because a man was stitching it. He's like, oh my God, here she goes. And we can't even have Baskin Robbins. Like, there's children in these stores. And I'm like, what did she do?
Was that sexual?
I don't know. I didn't think it was.
Is this like back to shoulders?
This is back to that.
We're back
because
to shoulders.
What did she do
You
other
can't
than
even
drink
be like-
her fucking drink?
The only thing I'm upset about in that whole commercial is that he pronounced sherbet. Sherbet. She loves our sherbet. Sir, what is that?
But I was like, is this real right now? Y'all are making this out of nothing. She's pretty and you probably got an erection and now you're crying about it.
You're embarrassed.
Embarrassed.
You're embarrassed. Yeah, I don't feel any time. I feel like
me either.
I feel like what a silly commercial. I can't believe they spent that much money on a commercial. That's what I feel like.
That part. But I think that it's smart though. Because like why not put her in it?
Well, yeah.
As much controversy as she has.
Oh, absolutely.
People are definitely going to Baskin Robbins now.
To try out that
sherbet.
Sherbet. How do you feel? Okay, like speaking of social media and everything being all over it, how do you feel about your partner being on other people's social media?
Like liking their stuff? Or like commenting?
Anything. Liking, commenting, sharing,
okay.
reposting.
I feel like this is a great topic because I'm clearly single and have never been in a relationship technically. And
I mean, you were in that one, kind of.
Actually, I've been in like 3 of those.
Okay, so
those exact instances, I've been in 3 of them. And had a baby with one. But I was never in a relationship, though.
Y'all were never boyfriend, girlfriend?
Because, there's no title. Just so that way it would be like, oh, they could fuck 20 bitches. And then it would be okay,
90.
though, because,
90.
because they didn't have a girlfriend.
Oh.
Yeah.
So, like, manipulation.
Right.
Okay, well, let's talk about the social media.
Well, I was going to say, this is great, because I don't know, as of right now, since I haven't dated anybody, and I don't know how long we're taking someone, like, really serious or been in a relationship, I personally, if you're liking girls, this is a hard one. If she's naked or almost naked, yeah, fuck out of my face. Literally the fuck. Or say less. Actually, like, bet. Matter of fact. But if it's just like a regular picture, like, of just someone he has known in his life or something, or like, or like, unless there's like a weird dynamic between her and you, then I really don't care about liking. Now, if I see you in the comments and you don't know this person, yeah, get the fuck out of my face again. Like, you can, as long as you know them, right? And it's not anything like sexual or like hard eyes, like, then I'm okay with it. Yeah. But if you're putting hard eyes under some random girl's thing, I'm gonna be like, you've fucked up now.
Okay, I have like this little weird part about that. I agree with everything you're saying. And I feel like, okay, my mom and I have talked about this, and she is in her mid-60s, and she doesn't understand women getting upset about that.
Okay.
But I feel like she didn't grow up with that being a way to hit on someone. And now I feel like it's almost a segue to hit on someone. Whenever you're on your Instagram and you get a notification of 36 likes, and it's the same person going through and liking 36, but they're trying to get your attention. Like, it's like past the point of, oh, they just like this picture. But I was gonna say, okay, this is a little backwards, and I understand that, but I need you to hear my mindset on it.
Okay, I'm listening.
Okay, I'm almost more upset I would be more upset if Merrick were liking selfies.
Oh, yeah.
Than
right.
Than like a half naked professionally taken picture. Okay, I'm also upset about that. But there's something very personal. It feels like, especially
just like
women,
a regular little photo dump of like all their week and shit. Oh, yeah, that was
something. It feels like you're invested in.
But you're also married too.
Yeah.
So like, why the fuck do you give a fuck about anybody else's life?
But I was that way before we got married. Okay. Like, whenever we were dating, like just dating, I was so tired of seeing his name under, like, you know what I mean? Like the first person. So I remember us sitting outside of a restaurant, and I made him go through his Instagram and unfollow every female he didn't know.
Period.
And he did it, and he was like, I understand how that looks, and I was single for a long, you know what I mean? Like, and now I don't want to be single anymore.
Right.
So we went through and handled that kind of thing. I'm also not, if I know his insecurities and he knows mine, I'm not going to like a picture that is the opposite of his insecurities.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense?
I agree.
Like,
well, now you're just making them more insecure.
If someone is in an interracial relationship and it's their first time to be with the opposite or with whatever race they're with,
mm-hmm.
and you see your person underneath liking what was typically their type,
right.
That's hurtful because you know that you're not that. Right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Why me now?
Like, do you even like me? Or like now you're already more in your head about the situation.
Well, another thing for me on social media is you cannot have Snapchat if you're talking to me.
Oh yeah, Meredith
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
No.
And unfortunately, like I'll delete it too if I'm like get into a relationship. But unfortunately, like I'm gonna have to figure out how to download all those freaking memories off of there to something because I'm gonna cry if I lose all of that.
Yeah.
But like I would delete it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe I guess I wouldn't delete my account. I could just delete the app and then just write down the password. But you can't have that.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, you might as well just not even have a phone, honestly. Like I'll just get you a little Tamagotchi thing and we can just
a pager.
Yes.
And then I'll page you when I need you.
Actually, I'll get them one of those mini phones I was gonna get us. And they can only call me on it.
Yes, you're the only number downloaded on
it. Yeah. That's great.
That's not too much to ask at all.
Literally, what else could you need?
You have me. You have me. I also have a real problem. Okay, obviously this is only on Facebook. But if I see that you want to like some pictures of some people that you knew in high school or throughout different parts of your life or whatever, fine. If I see that it's not a mutual of ours, that I know y'all's relationship, and hopefully I know y'all's relationship through me, if it is a woman, if you've gone through to hold down which you want to pick, and you're picking the heart when you could have just liked.
Yeah, but oh my god, I can't stand that fucking
I know,
shit.
but now I've been hearting your stuff because you told me that gets on your nerves.
Yeah, I hate that shit.
Yeah,
because
that's your
you just like that shit.
It's just a little. All right. It was
like I can't stand when people do that. Like actually, if there was a way to remove a like off of something, I would remove every single person who did that.
Even a man.
Everyone. Everyone. People do that all the time to me. And I'm like, there's 45 hearts and there's 3 likes. You're a cunt.
So you take it personally.
Yes.
Why not? But it's not.
Like, I would remove it. If I could remove the like off there.
Well, Merrick only likes yours.
Yeah, but like, if he hearted it, I'd be like, I'm telling Brittany.
He's fucked.
I'm telling Brittany.
Way. Literally. Merrick, no.
Unless it's like Gabby or it's like a picture of me and you.
Oh, yeah.
Then I'm like, okay. But like, if it was me, I would literally message him immediately. What are you doing under here?
I'm telling Brittany.
Yeah, like I'm screenshotting the message then and sending it to you, and then screenshotting my message to you and sending it to him.
Yeah, just so everyone's on the same page.
Right, I told on you.
I have nothing to hide.
So when you get home,
you're in trouble. Brittany, you better handle that.
Ooh, he's in trouble.
I can't stand how many words you guys use to describe different phases of dating. Can we talk about that?
What do you mean?
I'm so annoyed with
like talking and dating.
Talking, dating, boyfriend, situationship. Oh, we're just hanging out.
Should I tell you what I think they are?
Yes.
Okay, and then I think talking is like whenever you're getting to know someone, like when you just met them, like in those first like few months before you're like, oh, that's hard though. Because I was going to say, as soon as you take me on a date, as soon as we leave the house and we go somewhere together, we're now dating.
Okay.
You know? Like, but if we're just talking on the phone at nighttime and we're FaceTiming and we're just like trying to get to know each other, I would just say we're just talking. Because we are just talking. We haven't. My grandpa used to say that all the time. I'd be like, oh, I'm dating this boy. And my grandpa would be like, no, you haven't went on a date with him. You're just talking to him. And I'd be like, will let me go on a date with him.
We used to say we're going out.
Yeah.
Oh, me and so-and-so are going out, and my dad would be like, we're going out, dude.
Yeah. Well, so I think talking is like before you've been on a date. But like I said, once you take me in public and people can see me outside of the house with you,
we're dating.
We're dating.
And then what happens after that?
And then, well, clearly not in my case. It never goes to a relationship. But then you can only take me on so many. You like eventually after like so many dates, you have to ask me.
When do you have sex?
Well, I don't know. I think that's different every time too.
Dating.
Oh yeah.
While you're in the
like
dating
you've definitely.
phase.
No, actually, I mean now yes, but I didn't do that before.
When? So what phase? You couldn't have had.
Well, some phases were fucking. I saw him in the bar and I was like, yeah, let's go.
Oh well, I'm not talking about that.
But so if we're like being you're definitely taking me out a few times.
Okay.
Then we can
Then we can be.
Then we can cuddle in the bed. Actually, we can't cuddle in the bed either. Like you actually cannot lay in my bed with me.
No, I'm a bit
hot. You have to leave the house.
Oh, I'm just sweaty.
After we have sex, I think you have to go. Because then I'm going to catch feelings. The having sex is not the catching feelings for me. It's the, we're laid up in the bed watching a movie after, over here talking about stuff and just absorbing each other's skin. Ew, exactly.
Stop, I'm grossed
good.
Out.
Exactly. Exactly. And so I'm just like, oh, that was so not great. Have a good time. Goodbye.
You're like, let me call you an Uber.
No.
Have you seen that?
I would never call a man an Uber. Have
you seen that TikTok that was going around and the guy would send his girls home with a care package?
No.
He would call him an Uber and it was like a spend the night package.
Oh, that would actually be 10 out of 10.
Yes. It was like makeup wipes.
I mean, because if we're going to do that already, then shit.
A tiny little toothpaste thing, deodorant,
I like him.
contact solution. There was like BC powder. Yes, I was like, that is one of the most perfect gifts you could ever give someone.
You know who
a Gatorade
would make me think, who would like have one of those?
Who?
Caillou. He seems like the type of person that would have. Girl. He
did want multiple,
right? Multiple but also ones. The way his house was just set up, the way he did have like an extra toothbrush and extra everything for me to use. I was like, and then he literally walked out of the bathroom butt ass naked and tried to get in the bed. So, I mean, I just feel like he would like be like, here you go.
Yeah. What a bold move for someone with a head shape like that.
Bald. His whole body.
No, I don't care about the baldness. It's the shape.
Would you delete social media if your partner was like, get rid of it?
Okay. Yes, if I could. The only issue with it is that, well, I guess I don't have Vane anymore, so it wouldn't need it, but I needed it for business purposes.
Yeah, I agree. I want to delete social media all the time, and then I'm like, I can't.
So you want me to delete social media? I mean, and I feel like, for what reason? You know me. Everything's situational. If this is a you problem because you're out cheating or you cheated and I caught you doing some stuff and now you want me to delete it because you're doing something, no, not happening.
Right.
If I was doing some stuff on there and I got caught and you were uncomfortable with me having it and I wanted to make this relationship work and you to feel comfortable with me, then absolutely, I got no problem deleting any of it at all. But I also feel like too, which I think we've talked about, why do people make it such a all or nothing? How come you go to your person and you're like, hey, can you like quit liking
like a whole
pictures of women? And they're like, all right, well, I'll just delete my Instagram. And you're like, that's so you can't control yourself? Cute. So you have no self-control. Really fucking cute. All I asked you
they're taking it so personal.
Because they're defensive because they're doing weird shit. Yeah. I don't like that.
Yeah, facts, they do that a lot.
Yes. All or nothing.
Or you're like, hey, could you communicate a little bit better? Oh my god, okay, then I just won't even talk at all. Like,
wait, what did you go through? You were like, hey, I can't talk all the time because like I'm at work. Okay, well, never mind. And then you just didn't hear from her all day.
You don't even know who I am. You only know who I'm showing you.
You only know who I've told you. Well, that's because we're in the talking phase.
Well, by that time, she'd take me on a date.
Yeah, because Mother's Day. But I feel like that situation didn't really count.
It didn't, honestly. I feel like it didn't count at all.
No, because I feel like I don't know. I don't know. That just kind of like, I feel like that was your first experience too. So,
Right.
You were just kind of like going with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But what do you, okay, so like, can you, what do you consider cheating? Can you cheat in the talking phase? Can you cheat in the dating phase?
Okay, that's a good question. Because I feel like maybe I don't agree with everybody else.
Okay, let's
This.
hear.
Obviously you can't cheat in the talking stage. As well, okay, I think you can be a weirdo and a liar in the talking stage. Like if you're sitting here telling me you're only talking to me, and then I turn around and find out that you're talking to 3 other women, I'm probably gonna slap you in the face. Because why are you a liar?
Right.
Like you don't have to. You literally could have just shut up.
Right.
You literally just could have been like,
Said nothing.
we're talking and said nothing else. But you had to make up a lie to make yourself feel better. And I'm not good with that.
Yeah.
Dating stage. Obviously, we're not boyfriend and girlfriend. So you can. That's completely okay for you to date multiple people. Now, if you are having sex with all of us, that's where I draw the line. Because me personally, I'd just rather not.
Right.
I'd rather just go find somebody else or do it myself.
Right. Right.
Like, I'd just rather not. You can have your fun. And when you're done with that, maybe then we'll go on a date or something.
Would you do that?
No. But I'm saying, like,
so you do consider it kind of is cheating. It changes the whole trajectory.
If you're having sex with somebody,
yeah.
If you're having sex with, I don't care if we're talking or
what if
dating,
they're not having sex with you?
Oh, well then there's no problem. Okay. Don't have sex with me then.
Okay.
You know,
yeah,
like
yeah.
As long as you, because then I can't. You literally didn't have sex with me. Like there might be a girl that you're friends with benefits with, and you just do that because you're a little horny, sir, and then you're like, okay, wait, I actually want to talk to her, but I'm not comfortable with having sex with you yet.
What if okay.
But like I said, don't lie though. Don't be like, I'm not talking to nobody, I'm not having sex with nobody, I'm not nothing.
But what if there's a friends with benefits and they're just friends?
Okay.
And then
well, friends with benefits and just friends are not the same thing. You can't be just friends if you fuck somebody. Like you can be friends with benefits because there's
no
about way.
Yourself? You really need to think about something right now.
Okay. Maybe I'm meaning like fucking them consistently. I couldn't.
But
do that.
A one time.
Yeah, I think then if y'all both decided, then. But I'm saying like I'm thinking of like a current situation. Like I'm talking to somebody, right?
Right.
And they're like currently fucking their friend multiple times. Like this is like. Then I don't think that's possible.
Okay.
Because you must like something else.
But let me get my question out. My question is
yes.
You have this friend.
Yes.
Happen, let's say no more than 3 times.
Right.
Okay, in the course of y'all's friendship. But it's happening one of the times that you're dating them, but they're not sleeping with you. Okay? They're just sleeping. They've just slept with his friends with benefits in the same 2-week period that y'all just been dating. Okay? Then he decides, I'm going to stop the friends with benefits and I'm going to date her. Is he still friends? Does he bring the benefits friend around? Because they've been friends for, let's say, 10 years and they've only slept together 3 times. Does he tell you about her? Does he bring her around? Do you find out later and you're pissed?
Say this.
You better be careful.
Okay, let me say this. Okay,
say it.
If I were the man, I wouldn't tell me that you had sex with the girl if you want to be friends with her still.
Okay.
If you want to continue being friends with her, do not tell me and do not let me find out that you had sex. Yes. That is your bet. I'm giving you 100% permission to lie to me.
Yes. Omit.
Yeah.
Don't lie.
Don't lie. Well, yeah.
If I point blank ask you.
Yeah, if I know.
Because I got some fucking vibes somewhere or someone told me something, don't lie to me now. But omit.
Right.
And do everything you can.
To not tell me. Exactly. Y'all can be friends as long as you don't tell me. Because once I know.
But the problem with that is not the man. The problem with that is that once he brings you around the girl because they're just friends, you know every time.
You do. You can feel it.
Yeah.
You can
and
tell.
You're like, get in the car afterwards and you'll be like, y'all fuck?
Yeah.
Have y'all hooked up before? Well.
I had that happen one time.
Yep.
With my baby daddy, actually.
Yep. Because you can tell because women are possessive over things like that.
Well, I literally.
What? Would you delete this part?
No, we don't have to delete it. I can post it. I drove all the way to Oklahoma, right? Actually, I was at work in the middle of work. I had clients. My child's father decides to call me and be like, "Hey, I'm gonna be in Oklahoma and I want to see my child." And I was like, oh, "Okay." Haven't seen her in a minute, so I was like, "Well, I guess," but like I have clients, so have to be afterwards. So then after I get on my clients, I drive to Oklahoma late as hell. I stay in the hotel room with him in his hotel room before a game. Okay. And we didn't have sex, but I stayed with him, slept in the same bed with him. We were being mom and dad, over here. And then I go to the game, and before the game, they're like walking out, right? And there's this girl over there, and I could just feel it. I don't know her. I don't know her name. I haven't looked at her. I've never spoken 2 words. I don't know anything about this girl. But something is literally telling me that he had sex with her. Like, I don't know what it was telling me this. So then she comes over and starts talking to his dad, and they're like all buddy buddy. And like she was like touching on him, like making jokes and cracking jokes and stuff. And so I literally texted my grandma and I was like, she's either fucking his dad or she's fucking him. For sure. There's no doubt in my mind, right? Because she's way too comfortable. Way too comfortable with the body language and the jokes she was making to make me feel like you're not. Right? So then afterwards, I actually have a picture. I really wish I could insert it. Maybe I can, honestly, because I could just blob out her face.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm going to insert the picture that I took at the football game because I sat with her through the whole game. The picture, she's holding my child. Okay? So then,
what?
Right. So then after the game, right, I sit with her the whole game
she
and
was
talk to her.
showing him that she could be stepmommy.
Right, but I didn't have no idea who she was. Right? So then after the game, we go take pictures with him. And she's over here, like, I see her over here snapping pictures of him and Gabby, right? But I'm just like, okay, whatever. Interesting. Females are weird. So we leave, right? A couple weeks later, I'm on FaceTime with him. And he's like, oh, look at this blanket I got, right? And holds up this blanket. And it's a picture of him and Gabby from that game. And I was like, well, the only 2 people that were taking pictures of you and Gabby were me and her. And I damn sure didn't buy you a blanket. And so I looked at him, I was like, you fucked her, didn't you? Y'all are fucking. And he was like, I told her you were going to know. You talked about this? Y'all had a discussion about it. And was like, actually, we're not going to tell her that we've been fucking. And I'm just going to sit by her and hold her kid and pretend like that I'm friends with him. And I sat through this whole fucking game. And then I found out weeks later. And I was like, you let me take a picture with this girl.
Yeah. Okay. So
and then you knew
my issue
I was not going to like it.
With that kind of stuff is that I have this hold up where my person, like Merrick's my person, right? I don't want anyone to know anything about him that I don't know. Okay, and it's like it kind of becomes toxic sometimes. It'll be stuff that doesn't matter, but it makes me feel like you know my person better than I know my person, and I don't like that feeling.
Yeah, and you're just kind of like, why won't I know this? Well, just let me know before I find out from someone else.
How come this had never come up?
Never came up.
How come you haven't told me that you? And it'd be something like this didn't happen, but like I don't know. What if he like swam for 10 years of his life or something, like competitive swimming, right, and all of a sudden someone's like, "Hey, remember when we took swim lessons?" And I'd be like,
I actually have a problem with that.
I don't like that. There's something about that I don't like. So whenever I like really dive deep and try to figure out how come that gets such an emotional reaction out of me, I think it's the same way I've taken a picture before with someone that I was with, had relations with, and I felt so stupid. I felt like they have something.
What, you were just giggling over there, like by yourself, like ha ha ha.
That I don't have. Like I'm out of the loop, and you guys get to like whisper and point and laugh at me.
That's how I felt. That's exactly how I felt. I was like, because it was her friend that was with her too.
Yeah, so everybody's in on this little thing, and
even his dad, even his freaking dad, because he was buying them shots the game before.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't like that feeling, and I feel like that feeling comes from it. I'm like the 0 to 100 in that scenario. That one point in time something came up about him that I didn't know, that was like, oh, remember whenever you were like couch surfing for a couple months? And I was like, you like didn't have a home? Like when did that?
I'm bad about not telling people about stuff like that though.
But but we're not married.
Right, but no, I'm just like realizing like
Yes.
that could be a problem for somebody. Like, well, yeah, because like if it was 10 years later, like I'd be like,
if your partner in couch surfing, in my opinion, as an adult after college, whenever you're trying to figure out what you're gonna do, that's a big thing in your life. It's not. It's like shaped you in some way. So I feel like if you find someone that is just like in love with you, they want to know everything about you. I want to know everything about him, not just the highlights or tell me this stuff that doesn't matter. Tell a story like I do. Paint the picture for me because I'm like here. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I love it. So I feel like I have a chip on my shoulder. I don't know why that is though. Do you know what I mean? Like whenever you sit and think back, like why does it bother me so much that I don't know every little thing about him?